This is our RPS, Arduino project. We have 3 buttons here and 4 LEDs. The 3 buttons represent rock, paper, scissors. These 3 LEDs represent which one of those you chose, and this LED is if you won the game. So I'll go ahead and show you how it works. So I choose one. Up here on the serial monitor, it will display what the computer chose because it develops a random number between 0, 1, or 2. That time I lost. This time I tied. I chose paper. It chose paper. This time I'll choose scissors. We tied. This time I will choose rock, and I won. So it's 1 to 1. I'll choose scissors again. Scissors beats paper, so I won. So now it's 2 to 1. I chose rock, and rock beats scissors, so I won 3 to 1. Now let's see if we can get it to have the computer win. So I'll choose scissors. I lost. I lost again. Oh, I lost 3 times in a row, so there you go. The computer won. I chose paper twice at the end, and it chose scissors. For our code, we have here, it starts setting up variables, pretty easy stuff. Then we have Boolean, and what Boolean does is it holds one of 2 values, true or false. From there we have the different integers, more of them, just like up here. Then we go to void setup, and we initialize the LED pin as an output. Inside the void loop, which is next, we have the button states, which is like if it's pressed, it'll digital read what it'll tell you if that's pressed. From there we have an if statement with multiple if statements for the different buttons. So the first button, if it's pressed, it's rock. Second one is scissor or paper. Third one is scissors. So from there, if it's pressed, it'll turn the LED on, which is LED pin 1. That's the one corresponding to rock. From here we have if else. So if it's not turned on, it'll be the LED will be off. If the button is pressed and unpressed, so if you click the button, the code, or it'll give player number, which is a variable. It'll give it a 1, which is saying I chose rock. So if you go down here, this one is for paper, so player number equals 2, and then this one will be player number equals 3. That just means it's giving it, it's reading what it is. In each of these, at the end, if the button is pressed and then unpressed, it jumps to RPS. And RPS is down here at the bottom. It goes to the next page. RPS, basically, it develops a random number for the computer between, shows 0, 1, or 2. If it's 0, it serial prints, the computer shows rock. It does that for all 3 of those, paper or scissors. Down here it determines if you won, so if the computer chose 2 and I picked rock, so it'd be rock against scissors. Rock beats scissors, so I win. It does that for the whole rest of the way down in all these if statements. Then at the end, basically, if else the digital write, it will put the victory pin at low, which means it's not on. So that's our Arduino working code.
And there's other code. But
yeah, this code we added a while and for loop. They do not work, but the basic of what it is we added a while here, and it says while my score is less than 3 and computer score is less than 3. It'll keep going through that, so then at the end it'll display at the end that either I won or the computer won the best of 3 game. So that is our working code and our Arduino project, and that is all.
in the popcorn box.
And we have a popcorn box. It's pretty nifty.
Because we like popcorn. Especially
There.
popcorn.
Now we'll end on a win, so that's it.
Alright.